A.R. Williams, Apostle A.R. Williams, is defending Trump on everything, including January the 6th, but blaming everything on the media. Everything negative about Trump, he's blaming it on the media. I listened to him last night. I've been listening to him for a while, since this politics thing's been up. I don't think he'll allow people to ask questions. He go live on all the social media platforms. He can take questions. I wonder why he won't entertain questions. I have a few questions I would like to ask him. It seems like these black conservative Christians are trying to make sure that they don't get challenged on anything concerning Trump. A.R. Williams is going to be using the Bible against the Democrats, against Ms. Harris, trying to say people voting for her because she's black. And a lot of people saying she's not black. She's Indian, and her religion is Hindu. So why is they still pushing a narrative that people are voting for her because she's black? Don't vote for people just because they black, because y'all want somebody to be. Okay, if she's not black, and is intelligent, and as smart as you are, I would think you would probably do your homework and really search and see what her race is. Why are you so determined to label her black? Just so you can have some to use against the black people that's voting for her? That's why. But anyway, he been using the Bible heavily against her in the Democratic platform. But when he finally got around last night to talking about the qualifications, why vote for Trump, he seemed to went away from the Bible and just started talking about himself and his personality, him personally. He went away from the Bible on Trump. Wonder why? If you're going to use the Bible to justify, to show the people why they shouldn't vote for Kamala Harris, should you use the Bible just the same on Trump? I would think so. And the people that supporting Trump, they killing me with this stuff. They pro-life. They pro-choice. They for killing babies. They for this. How can anybody vote for a platform that's for killing babies? Is that the only sin that God put in the Bible? Is that the only sin? If you pay attention to the Trump supporters and the Christian conservatives, you would think that that's the only sin that God wrote against. Murder. But if you really want to have a conversation about abortion, pro-life, pro-choice, I don't think deep down in anybody's heart, that's one of those situations that you don't know what you would do until you be faced with having to make a decision like that. That's the way the conservatives always come across. They holier than everybody else. They holier than thou. I'm pro-life. I'm pro-life. I'm against it. I've been around for a long time, and I have come to know, I've been following politics a long time to know that people say stuff out of convenience. People say stuff when they feel like that they might not ever have to be faced with a situation like that. That's the way a lot of people do look at them. They very judgmental to that effect. But the conservatives feel like they have all the rights. They can defy the laws of God when they get ready to, but other people can't do it. They very hypocritical. Nobody is voting on biblical values. That's why I'm hearing a lot people that supporting AR with, well, I'm voting biblical values. If you voting for either party, you are not voting biblical values. Neither party stands 100% on biblical values. The Bible didn't stop writing about sin with one commandment, thou shalt not kill. God wrote a whole bunch of laws. But it's strange. I go to all on platforms. Corey Mount, April Chapman, the conservative, the black conservative. I done been to a few. April Chapman, Standing the Truth podcast. I don't do a lot of questions in her, even concerning her supposedly being a godly woman. I'm seeing lots of things that woman know about, but I'm seeing lots of stuff coming from her that's very ungodly. These black conservative Christians, they always want y'all to look at, they always trying to shine the flashlight on a black Democrat. But they doing the most. All are guilty. All are wrong. When it comes to that Bible, both sides are wrong. The conservative party do not hold biblical values. You can claim all you want to, I'm pro-life. That don't make you a Christian. And that seems like that's the only thing the conservatives want to talk about. That's where all their Christian values lie. Pro-life. They dare not talk about any other law that God wrote. They don't want to talk about it. They're not going to entertain it. A.R. Williams keeps showing it over and over and over again. He want to use the Bible against the Democratic platform, but when it comes to Trump, he want to give his opinions. Well, this is why you should vote for Trump. Start running down a list of his personal life and accomplishments. Go in the Bible and show the people where Trump and the conservative party line up with God. Show us scripture. I asked somebody that the other day in the comment section. I said, can you provide scripture that would show the conservative to be holy? They want to talk about the Democrats. See what they do? No, I asked you for scripture that would show us that the conservatives are holy. I agree with you. Democrats aren't holy. Okay, fine. That's cool. I agree. But I need scripture to show me that the conservatives are holy. They can't do it. They're not going to do it. They can't do it. You can't isolate one sin and then try to use that against the Democrat, but you're going to sit on all the other sins that the conservative parties are guilty of. You're going to cover them in them sins. You're going to cover them sins for them. But you're going to throw the Democrats out there. The Democrats for killing babies. The Democrats for this. The Democrat. Don't you know that conservatives, Republicans, however you want to call them, are guilty of abortions? There are times where they act like they just want 0 abortions on the table. But everybody and their mama know that that's impossible. There are a certain percentage where abortions is necessary. Y'all want to play judge and jury. Y'all want to play God. Y'all want to be judgmental when it's convenient. Because I'm in them channels. The channel owners and the people, they being very judgmental against the Democrats. They saying everything. You go in there and make a comment, well, what about Donald Trump? Well, you being judgmental. Donald Trump ain't holy. He never claimed to be holy. Okay, if Donald Trump is not holy and he never claimed to be holy, why did I consistently see him surrounded by a bunch of conservative preachers? Paula White, one of the main ones. That don't seem right for an unholy man to be surrounded by a bunch of preachers and they are his spiritual advisors. So which is it? Is Trump holy or is he not holy? They don't know what to say about that. A.R. Williams defended the man on January the 6th. He said that he gonna go up peacefully and do what, and we gonna march peacefully. He said nobody. Trump said we're gonna go there and fight. When Trump left that stage, got them folks riled up, left that stage, he said we're going to the Capitol. I would like to ask Williams. Somebody ask Williams, what happened to Trump? He said we are going to the Capitol, right? We're gonna go up here and ride. So what happened? Why did I never see him standing up there with the people? He didn't even get out and walk toward the steps. He didn't even walk toward the building. He left that stand and hopped directly in one of them cars and jetted off from them folks. 20 minutes later, he was somewhere watching all this stuff unfold on TV. The media didn't show y'all that. The media didn't show. A lot of us watched that stuff. We were watching it. That's another thing about the conservatives. They want to always tell people that what we saw and what we seen, we didn't see. We heard the phone call Trump on the phone with the Georgia State Republican Georgia Secretary of State begging for 11,000 votes, trying to pressure them for 11,000 votes. And somebody gonna tell me one time, no, he didn't do that. What? You gonna tell me I didn't hear what I heard with my own ears over and over again? Lindsey Graham even called down there to try to convince the man at the orders of Donald Trump to give Trump enough votes to win. Donald Trump called out Trump twice, trying to strong arm, trying to pressure them folks. Is that right? A.R. Williams, is that right? Was it right for Trump to send them people in there to try to hang Pence because he certified the votes? He did what was right in the eyesight of God. Was Trump right for that? I mean, come on. Come on. This stuff is beyond sick. It's beyond pathetic with both sides. But I'm looking at the conservatives, the hardest. Because they're the ones who are claiming to be holy. But yet, every time I listen to A.R. Williams and a lot of other conservative preachers, they just trying to manipulate the scriptures to benefit Trump. They know they doing it. A.R. Williams is not finna accept questions. And he definitely not going to accept somebody coming in and having a biblical debate about politics. He sounds just like the people over there at Fox News and at Newsmax. Yeah, I've been following. Sounds just like Rush Limbaugh. That man, every Sunday, every Wednesday now since campaign, and know he done got that check from the Republican Party. He'll pay an endorsement. Somebody asked him about that. Asked him have he received any type of compensation for endorsing Trump and pushing Trump. Everybody get it. The Democrats are getting it, and the conservative platforms are getting it.